Morning. Just waiting for Maggie to join this morning. My surroundings have changed a little bit. I've escaped to the beach this morning. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Just figuring this out.
No worries. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm
Good.
excited to be at the beach.
How's it going?
You know, it's going. It's going. I woke
Right?
up.
Isn't that our theme this week?
Exactly. That's our theme
Perfect.
this
Just
week.
keep going.
We're just going. We're
Right?
going.
Whatever's going on, just keep going. That's literally our theme. How perfect.
How are you gonna do?
Okay, well, we'll get started with meditation, and then Maggie will hop into her 15-minute flow. So this morning, our meditation is going to hopefully help you guys recognize distractions that kind of pop up throughout the day, and then be able to shift those distractions back to focus. So when your mind kind of starts to wander, which it surely will, both throughout the day and in this meditation, this should help you kind of recognize that and then shift that back to focus. And then also just kind of go about your day with a little bit greater awareness. So kind of just recognizing. So let's find a comfortable seat, either on the ground or in a chair. If you're in a chair though, just make sure to uncross your legs so both of your feet are in contact with the earth. And then you'll take your hands, place them at the top of your legs, and close your eyes here. And you'll direct your attention here to your physical body. Notice what it feels like to arrive in your body in this place. Notice your body's natural posture here. If you're holding any weight or tension in the shoulders, as you inhale here, feel your chest expand and create some space in between the shoulders. As you exhale, drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Notice here if you're holding any weight or tension in your neck and head. So you inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, ground down through your seat, your feet, and feel the connection of your body and the support of the earth beneath you. Direct your attention to your breath. Notice the quality of your breath here. Is it fast and shallow? Is it slow and steady? Just notice here what it feels like to arrive with your breath here in this place. Just continue to breathe here with the natural rhythm of your breath. Begin to visualize now your favorite body of water. So it could be a lake or an ocean, a swimming pool. Imagine yourself here swimming along the surface of the water. Begin to notice the sounds of nature surrounding you here in this environment. So the splashing of water, birds chirping, in your environment, your body of water. What sounds are present? Just notice and allow yourself to move from sound to sound. From here, we'll take a big inhale, and as you do, imagine yourself completely submerging into the water. So inhaling, diving all the way down into the water, touching the surface below, and as you exhale, rising all the way back to the top. Returning back to your normal breath here and continuing to swim. Let's inhale here. We'll dive down into the water. And exhale, rise up. And inhale, dive down. And exhale, rise up. And inhale, dive down. And exhale, rise up. Notice how when you completely submerge yourself in the water, you can no longer hear the sounds from above, right? So inhaling, diving down. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, dive down. Exhale, rise up. You'll take 5 more dives down here on your own. As you inhale, you'll dive down, touch the surface of the water below, and then exhale, rise back up to the surface and keep swimming. From here, from the water, you'll make your way back to a steady surface. So maybe returning back to the dock or the beach. Come on back to the earth, somewhere stable. Welcome back in the sounds here of the natural environment. The splashing of the water, birds chirping, maybe the other voices surrounding you here in this place. And even though you're no longer in the water, can you use the sound of your breath to turn off those external sounds and distractions? And so we'll try that here. We'll seal the lips. We'll inhale through the nose and exhale out of the nose. And you'll notice here that with that breath, the sound starts to mimic water, right? Ocean waves. Maybe trying that here, sealing the lips, and inhaling and exhaling in and out of the nose. So we'll take 5 more dives down. Paying really, really close attention to the sound of your breath. At the end of your 5 breaths, you'll return back to your natural breath, arriving back in your body and noticing here your natural posture and seeing if it has shifted at all. If it has, no worries, just notice it, make some adjustments. Right, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears, sitting up taller through the crown of the head, relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth here, maybe unclenching the bottom jaw away from the top jaw. You'll take a moment here to call in an intention for your day. Choosing a word or a feeling, something that you'd like to welcome in this morning. Maybe it's a little bit more focus, awareness, maybe it's patience. Letting that feeling be something you feel really connected to. So whatever kind of comes up here, call that in. Whatever it is, you'll bring that forward in your mind. And once you have it, you'll repeat it to yourself here on an inhale. And repeat it to yourself on an exhale. Keep going, repeating that intention to yourself a couple more times on every inhale and every exhale. Maybe visualizing what that intention means or feels like in your body. As you move through your day today, imagine yourself swimming along the surface of the water. If you notice yourself becoming distracted by sounds or thoughts or events, situations that kind of pop up through the day that pull you away from that intention, just notice that and then take a big inhale and completely submerge yourself in the water, right? So go back to the ocean, the pool, that body of water. Take a big inhale, completely submerge. There'll be nothing else in the water but this intention, this word or this phrase that you brought forward. So inhale, you'll dive down. And exhale, rise up. And inhale, dive down. And exhale, rise up. And you'll do that for as many times as it takes for you to get back to that feeling, right? Get back to that intention. Inhaling, diving down. And exhaling, rise up. And keep swimming, keep going. You can stay here in the shape if you'd like, or bring your hands to heart center. Send yourself some gratitude for being open to this visualization and meditation exercise this morning. We'll take a big inhale together. And open the mouth, exhale. And flutter your eyes open. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Kait.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm going to plug my microphone in and then we can get some yoga.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, I'm going to stay on this morning.
Okay, that sounds
and flow along with you guys, but Maggie's going to take it over from here.
all right. Okay, so we'll start in child's pose. Take a wide child's pose. So your knees are not quite as wide as the mat, but maybe a little bit wider than normal. And then slide your belly back and drop your forehead to the mat and take a couple breaths just dwelling in the intention that you set Maybe you've still got the watery visualization going. That's cool. And keep going with the breath that you set with Kait, that inhale and exhale through the nose, Ujjayi breath. So I know I'm repetitive with the 15-minute flows, but it is what it is. It's not a lot of time, but it can be really impactful if nothing else, if you do nothing else but focus on just driving the breath in and out of the nose and letting the breath be the thread and that ties all of the poses together. Everything else comes second, right? So tune into your breath, tap into it. And take an inhale. And a long, slow exhale. And then tuck the toes under and come right into downward facing dog. Once you make it to downward facing dog, what is it that you need to do to feel a little more comfortable here, a little more steady here? Make some space between the fingers. And then as you press the palms down into the mat, also press them forward like you're trying to draw the mat away from you. And then keep that action strong in the hands and also broaden the thigh bones back so you are reaching in two directions. And then let's make it four directions. Now feel your hips start to lift your hips skyward. But the heels are heavy, so you drop your heels. Let your head go and soften the sides of your neck. Good. Take a breath there. Let it go. And maintaining a heavy head, just walk your feet to your hands. And as you arrive, it's Uttanasana, forward fold. Give your knees a bend. So much so that the belly just gets to rest on the thighs there. And then drop your head and take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Notice where the breath went. One more in. And on the exhale, drop the hands towards the mat. Keep your knees soft and roll all the way up to stand. Swing your arms up as you inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. Good. Recall your intention. Maybe you wish to keep the element of water in your practice. So if that is the case, I encourage you to move today with the sense of softness in your bones. Right? Take the rigidity out of the practice, out of the body, and keep feeling maybe like you're quite literally inside of the body of water that you imagined. And you just keep swimming. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take a fold. On the inhale, keep the knees bent but stretch halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And on the exhale, plant the hands and step right back into downward facing dog. As you inhale next, take the right leg up. And then bend the knee and roll the hip open there. So keep your upper body leveled off, shoulders squaring towards the mat. Flex your right foot. And then take a couple hip rolls in one direction there. Keep the palms steady, pressing down and then forward. And reverse the direction of the circling. Good. Come back to a static stack. Take a breath in. As you exhale, knee to nose, wave the spine forward. Come to the ball of the left foot, so you're high on the left foot. knee to nose, hold it. Take the rigidity out though, soften the elbows, take a breath. And step between the hands. Left foot follows, front of the mat, you fold. Inhale, stretch all the way up, press the feet down to rise. Exhale, thumbs to sternum, Samasthiti. Big breath in, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soft knees, stretch forward halfway. On the exhale, step right back into downward facing dog. As you inhale, left leg goes high. And bend the knee, roll the hip open. Good, take some hip circles here. Keep the upper body on board, shoulders squaring off. Hands are active. Reverse the direction. Good, back to a stack, take a breath in. As you exhale, spine waves forward, knee to nose. Round, round, round. Step between the hands. Good, right foot will follow and fold. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. All right, beautiful. Take the feet as wide as your mat and turn your heels in, your toes out. From here, we'll come into Malasana Yogi Squat. So I know it's early, so if this is too much, you take a block or books and you sit down on that. No need to, force yourself into anything ever, but especially early in the morning. Good. Once you have your seat in Malasana, wherever you are, stretch your thumbs toward your heart and your heart toward your thumbs. Give it another breath in. On the exhale, plant the hands, turn the toes forward and fold. Now keep your legs wide here. Bend the knees and take a halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back, and then both hands slide to the inside of the left foot. We're in lizard lunge. Plant the right hand and take your left hand to your left thigh. On the inhale, think cow pose. So you're stretching your chest forward, broadening your collarbones. And then as you exhale, push the floor away and push your thigh away, round, chin to chest. Think cat pose. Good, do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back through center, inhale. And as you plant your left hand, come to down dog with a twist. So roll the hip open, bend the knee, flex the foot. Take a yawn of the hip. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, come forward. Inhale, come up, back to the stack. Exhale, and knee to nose. Just keep going with it. Inhale to the stack, roll the hip. Now take the knee to the nose, hold it. Swing your knee off to the left upper arm. And then step outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Good, 1 breath. Stretch the chest forward. Take the right foot outside the right hand for Malasana, hips go down. Inhale, lift your heart, anchor your tailbone. And exhale, forward fold. Turn the toes forward and bow. Knees are soft. Halfway rise, keep the feet wide. Step the left foot back and take your lizard lunge on this side. So right hand catches the top of the right thigh. Again, as you inhale, broaden your chest forward. As you exhale, push the floor away, push the thigh away and round. Take that 2 more times. Last one. Round, navel to spine, think core work here. Back to lizard. Plant the right hand. Good, use your abdomen, use your core to stack your downward facing dog, roll the hip open. And then come forward, knee to nose. Inhale, build the heat, roll the hip open. Exhale, knee to nose high on the ball of the left foot, round. One more time, step open. Knee to nose, just pause. Now swing the knee over to the right arm. Take a wide step, lizard. Inhale, drop the hips, lift your heart. Exhale, malasana, heels and toes out. Drop your hips. Let the base of your skull go back a little bit so the chin even moves back. Good, give it another breath. And then plant the hands. Turn the toes forward and fold. Again, see if you can keep the knees softened so that your belly can just rest and anchor in the thighs. Then the sides of your neck get to relax and your head just goes heavy. Good, heel toe the feet so that they're hips width distance here. Then drop the hips. It wouldn't be my class if we didn't come to Utkatasana at least once. 15 minutes, it gets surprising that it's only one time. So here we are. Maybe we'll make it two. Shift the weight into your left foot, and then take your right knee to chest, but keep the left knee bent. So it's like this where the wild things are kind of pose, where your palms are turning forward, the standing knee is soft, then pull the belly back. Good, and then straighten the left leg as you take your right knee into your chest, and take hold there. Just a little bit of balance to wake us up. Stabilize the left hip, hug it toward the midline. And then again, soften your shoulders back, soften the base of your skull back. Good. Keeping the stability in the left hip, keep it hugging in, reach the arms up and overhead. Take an inhale. As you exhale, Degasana, airplane pose. Sweep the arms back. Right leg goes back, hip dials down. And then as you inhale, bend the left knee and come back to standing. Knee to chest, arms up and overhead. Exhale, Degasana, airplane pose. One more time. Inhale, all at once, come up. Exhale, Degasana. Soften the left knee even more and step back. Crescent lunge, inhale. As you exhale, circle the arms back. Take down dog with a twist, bend the knee, stack the hip. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, just once, you hold. Step forward. Right foot follows. Halfway rise, inhale. Exhale, bow. Okay, Utkatasana chair pose. This is the last one, so feel free to sit as low as you possibly can and want to. Good. Pour the weight onto the right side and take the left knee to chest, but right knee stays bent. Crooked chair pose. It kind of looks like the dance of Natrajasana, if you ask me. Maybe we call it that. Okay, straighten the right leg. And then take hold in the front of the left knee. And so this moment where you're holding on is your time to hug the right hip in, to feel your stability in the right leg. Once you have that, stretch your arms up and overhead. Draw the belly back. Inhale, make some space, lift up. Exhale, Degasana, airplane pose. You're diving into the ocean here. Inhale, sweep up, coming back to the surface. Exhale, dive down. Noise goes away. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, Degasana last time. Stay here. Bend the right knee, step back, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up as you inhale, just one breath of full length. And then plant the hands. Down dog with a twist. Open the hip. Good. Take your knee to your nose. And then this time, just step back to plank pose. Good. So shoulders over creases of the wrists. Surprisingly, I think this is our first plank. So first and last, spread the fingers wide. Turn your chest on and forward, and turn the inner heels back. Good. Give it one breath. And lower all the way down to your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. And take a few breaths. Good, last one. Then just take the forehead to the mat, tent your fingers a little bit wider than your mat. Elbows toward the sky here. As you breathe in, come into this spidery cobra pose, so lift up. On the exhale, soften back down. Again, inhale, rise up. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. And exhale, soften. Last one, inhale. Brighten through the chest. And exhale, touch down. And then you'll slide back into child's pose. When the forehead hits the mat, call your intention right into that place between two eyebrows. And then take a breath in through your nose. This time, open the mouth, side out. Do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then yogi's choice for our last minute. Always a brief shavasana. You can take a seated shavasana upright, or just roll onto your back. Turn your palms up. Wherever you land, drop in right away. You're already in the deep. Let the sounds around you be muffled the way they would be if you were underwater. Just hear your breath. And then take a long, slow breath in through your nose. And again, maybe with some sound this time. Exhale, big sigh. When you feel ready to move again, you'll roll over to one side and then up into a seat if you opted for Shavasana on your back body. And then all of us will close the practice together by taking our hands in front of our hearts and just acknowledging for a moment what shifted, what stayed the same. And just honoring that process and the practice and one another. We bow here and say Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Okay, I'm gonna take my microphone off so I can hear you.
Thanks so much, Maggie.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, that was awesome. You guys, thanks for joining us. You can find me and Maggie here every Monday at 8:30, and then also at Radiant Yoga Boston. We both have that linked in our bio, so you can check us out there, both in person and online. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye, guys.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going.